So what's up, y'all? This is part 5 of Finding Purpose in Pain. The series has gotten a little long, but I'm being completely honest, and I apologize for certain parts popping in and out of my brain, but I'm telling the story. I have my little list so I can try to stay, focused, but I'm telling the story as it refreshes in my brain. But that look like my cousin. Is that my cousin? No, that ain't my cousin. My bad, y'all. So we're gonna go back to my time at Fort Valley. So while I was at Fort Valley, a lot of people don't understand when my name, a lot of people pronounce my name wrong. My name is real simple, Kyla, but people will call me Kayla, Kalia, Kayla. I said Kayla, but yeah, I get Kayla a lot, so I had to double back on that. But a lot of people mess up my name and say my name wrong. So I wanted to keep my name, like I wanted to create a different person. I didn't want to even say my name when I went to Fort Valley. So I created Ranch. They call me Ranch because I be dressing, okay? So I literally created that out of midair. Like, this is me being 100% honest. Nobody called me Ranch until I started calling myself Ranch. When I came to Fort Valley, I told everybody, oh yeah, they call me Ranch at home. I didn't have friends at home. I had Deja and Quasia. I was social with a lot of people. I was cordial with a lot of people, but friends, Deja and Quasia. So I created this entire idea that I had a whole group of people at home calling me Ranch. And Fort Valley doesn't know. I don't let people from Brunswick call me Ranch because y'all don't know her. When I came to Fort Valley, I was tired of being Kyla. Like, I was tired of that person. I was tired. So I said, I'm going to a brand new city. I'm going to a brand new location. I don't know nobody up here. If y'all would have seen the outfit I had on for move-in day, and it wasn't even move-in day. It was the day that I went to go pay my tuition. I mean, to pay my my move-in fee. I said, oh, I'm going on this new campus. I gotta be player. Y'all, I look like a drug dealer. I had on Air Force Ones. If y'all see me, and back then I was 300 some pounds. I had no business with no big old size men 11 Air Force Ones on. I had some big old Air Force Ones. I'm talking about the thick bottom ones. Air Force Ones, the bricks. I had a polo collared t-shirt. Now, y'all, I'm telling you, you couldn't tell me nothing. A polo collared t-shirt with a big horse that said polo underneath, so you knew it wasn't USPA, okay? And then I had on some Levi shorts. Child, the Levi shorts were so big. They was a size 24, okay? But I had on my Levi shorts, and sweetheart, I walked on that campus like I was brand new money. When I say brand new money, when I tell you, and when I say I had that name on lock, nobody at that school knew Kyla. If you said Kyla, they'd be like, who? Ranch. When I was at RA, Ranch. They identified me as Ranch. When I was in class, Ranch. My teacher would know me as Kyla, but you can ask Ms. Zero F herself. Ranch. We don't do Kyla. Ranch. Now, if we got a meeting in your office, I could be Kyla. But Ranch. Like Ranch. 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 Okay? Say it with me, guys. Ranch. Ranch. So, I came on campus and I came in the door swinging. I ran campus. I swear to God I did. I ran campus. Now, remember I told y'all about Lola. While I'm at Fort Valley, I'm still running it for Lola. Like, Lola came on campus with me. Lola stayed in the dorm with me. All that. My mama still had her while I went off to school. She was in the same school as my mama, so my mama would drop her off to school. Her mama still had legal custody of her, and I'm only putting that out so y'all can see where we're going with this. Now, remember when I said her mama took them to Miami? Her mama got upset and said that we were trying to take her child. She did this like 3 times. The mama got upset and said we were trying to take her child. And so she was going to get her back, and she was taking her to Miami, and that's how they ended up going to Miami. They missed my high school graduation and everything because she was in her feelings saying we were trying to take her child. Nobody was trying to take her child. What can we do with her? Anyway, she said we were trying to take her child. So, by the time I get to like my middle year of college, she back. She need help again, so she back. We got Lola again. Lola got her own room situation, real cute. My mom was taking her to school. She's dressing her like a damn AKA. Why? I don't know. The girl had on pinky green almost every day. And everything's cool. The mama hadn't had like 2 more kids by now. But still, everything's cool. She hadn't got a new man. And it's Easter time. So, of course, you got all the kids. And so the kids are we doing our Easter speeches. So I came down from school to go to see the kids. Like, I was real big on coming back home then. So I came back home. We doing the Easter speeches. My girl dressed up cute. Now, she had a new baby. The new baby was supposed to be christened at the Easter speeches. The man she was dating had a bald spot in the middle of his head. And don't ask me why I have to tell y'all this, because I do. He had a bald spot in the middle of his head. And because he had that bald spot, he wore a Kango to the church. Now, the old saints of the church told him, you can't wear no hat in the sanctuary. He got upset. My daddy is a bishop. I ain't never heard of nothing like that. Y'all crazy. Y'all dumb. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they are, again, from Miami. So they started doing that in Miami. I'll show y'all. Money ain't nothing. Popping ain't nothing. My daddy a pastor. Da-da-da-da-da. And so when she see her man turn up, she turn up with him. And she's very ratchet. She got more class over the years, but she's very ratchet. So, they turn up. They get lit. They turn up. There was a fight at the church. He didn't realize who he got to arguing with. He got to arguing with the one person who related to everybody at the church. So, they get to fighting. Now I can tell you exactly how the fight go. Because I'm outside. And this is a part of the conflict. I'm supposed to be a part of the fight and I wouldn't. So, we all outside. And, she's popping, talking her junk. And so she seen somebody that I knew. And she said, and what? You looking like you want to do something. And she didn't understand that they did. They drug her behind through that dirt. She had on all white for the christening. When I said she had a skid mark, I'm talking about a skid mark. I'm talking about skirt. They got her. They drug her right through the dirt. And she was upset that I didn't come fight for her. Now, the baby dad over there getting beat up by an old man. He done took a thing off the tree. A stick off the tree and done cracked somebody with the damn stick. At the church. This is all happening at church, y'all. Now, me, being a Christian woman I am, I ran inside and said, now this is the part that is the baby's actually being christened while the parents are outside. My mama's up there being grandma. The baby's being christened, and so we had to wait until the pastor got done christening the child for the pastor to come outside and tell them fools to stop fighting. And for my mama to get the food and put it in the car. Now, the fight done been going on so long, they done brought other people in it. Somebody done got hit on the side of the car with the head. They hit her in the head with the stick and she hit the car and hit the ground. I'm talking about. So at this point in time, it's a full brawl. And they forgot that, as I stated, one person in the church related to the whole church. He called his nephew. His nephew came down the road with that fire. I'm talking about put it on you. I'm talking about say something. So he pulled up with that. That splat. He pulled up with that. I ain't gonna say he pulled up with that fire, but the way he came down that road, it wasn't nothing in there but him, that fireworks, and God. Okay, all right. So they left. They went on a high speed chase, really all the way out of town. Really. He followed them. My mama's the getaway driver. You leave your child, me. You left me with her and her 5 kids. Anyway, they get into a full-blown brawl. She goes back to Brunswick. And now we finally get everything settled. Everything's cool, calm, and collected. And we get back to the house, and she's mad at me because I didn't jump in the fight to help her. So she does the thing again where she's taking the kids. And they getting away. They running away. They getting the kids and they getting away. So the problem here was, now when you're in college you get your refunds. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get these churn stuff out the way. Because whenever it come back around, I ain't gonna have no money. I'm a real thoughtful person. I'm real thoughtful. Walmart had a sale. I believe it was, I don't remember exactly how it went, but Walmart had a sale with all their stuff on sale, all the churn stuff on sale. I went and bought all the churn stuff, put it on sale, and I said I had this for them. It was going to be for the summer because I knew I was going to be back that summer, so I was going to have all that stuff. I got t-shirts, everything. You know how Walmart be having that clearance sale? I had everything sitting in the closet. Now, when she called herself upset, mad that they fought at the church, she took everything, grabbed everything, and said they were leaving. Literally. Packed up and did the whole we leaving again. So she take her child and they leave and they go run off to Miami because these folks down here want to fight you. Now, it's a whole nother part of this story if y'all want that story time, but this is not about her. But there's so much more to how she took her child that it doesn't make sense. Like she took her and then she put it back. We went back to the idea of, and I got message proof. I got Instagram message proof of her. Y'all wanted my daughter. Y'all were trying to brainwash her to hate me. How? Why? For what? Like, for what? But anyway, she takes her. And so this is, Easter's March or April. So this is going, good into, finna be the end of my sophomore year of college. Or either my junior year or something. I think it's my sophomore year that she take her. And so, cool, I come back. I actually finished school and she had then brought her back, but kept all her other kids and everybody else is gone. So we still got Lola for a minute. After, like, what, and that's another thing with me and my mama, like, you so forgiving to these folks. Like, the girl sit here and bash you, got you embarrassed at church, and you still just like, oh no, all is well, she doesn't know any better. That was her favorite line. She don't know no better. You gotta help people, whatever. So, throughout me being around, the lady who was just fighting at the church, who I said was like my godmama that helped me from unaliving myself, she was also who was fighting at the church. And so that's why I stayed neutral when it came to the fight at the church, because you fighting my godmama, stupid. Hey, you think I'm finna jump in and help you? And then you started the fight. Like, you walked up to her on the raw like she wasn't gonna do nothing. You walked up on another grown woman and thought they weren't gonna do nothing. All right, cool. So, through her, I met someone named Alex, and Alex became my best friend. And when I say my best friend, I'm telling you, I'm getting Long Live Alex tattooed on me. Alex became my best friend. When I came home from college, like, even when I was in college, I would call my godmom and I'd just be on the phone with her. Like, that's who I talked to. And he would be hopping on the phone. You my girlfriend, da da da. Like, we played that game all the time, but I was his wife, like, whole thing. I met his mom. We went out on dates. We went to go get chicken wings. Like, I don't eat lemon pepper wings from Buffalo Wild Wings because that's the last thing we ate together. Like, no, but Alex was my best friend. Alex was my best friend. When I came home from school, he was like, come get me. Alex took me out. The Dairy Queen, we sat and had ice cream dates. He called his mom and was like, Mom, this the one. This the one right here. Like, I don't know, our first date, our first time seeing and being around each other. This man called his mom and was like, Mom, this the one. She the one right here. I ain't gonna lie to her. She over there looking so pretty, but she looks so mean because I'm on the phone and she don't know who I'm talking to. Like, I swear to God, if Alex was still here, y'all niggas would have no hope. When I say no hope, when I tell y'all he did every single thing just off the strength of, like, he filled my car up when both of my, like, Alex seen me crying one day. And I told him, like, both of my parents, like, they don't understand, it's already hard. Like, and they don't want to help me. Like, neither one of my parents want to help me. And they both have the opportunity to help me. And they don't want to help me. And so he was like, don't worry about it. That's the day we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, don't worry about it. If you need something, I got you. Like, yeah, he wasn't doing the most positive things to make money or have money. But he made sure I was straight, bro. Like, he made sure I was A-okay cool. Like... My bad, my phone finna die. But he made sure I was straight, and so that was everything to me. Like, so anyway, I came home that last summer, the same summer where the last story that happened. I didn't tell Alex about it either. Alex would have hurt him in real life. Alex would have killed him. So, sorry, I don't know if I can say that or not, but Alex would have hurt him. So that summer, I spent that summer with Alex. It was real cute. We did little random things together. Real cute. And I let him know I was going back to school and it wasn't no pressure. He was proud of me. The last time I talked to Alex, he was like, why you ain't at school? I had ended up coming home. Now, Alex lived in Brunswick. And if y'all want hard, detailed proof, I got proof of this as well. Alex lived in Brunswick, and Alex didn't tell me what happened, but I felt like he was either about to get in trouble or he was in trouble and he was running. So I had a car or whatever, and it was right after Alex had filled my car up. Alex just called me one day and was like, I need you to take me to the bus stop. my mama gonna pick me up from the bus stop. I'm going back home. I'm getting up out of here. And I'm like, Alex, please don't go. Like, no, don't go. Like, you my best friend. I don't know when I'm gonna see you again if you go home. Like, don't go home. And I was so upset. And I don't know if Snapchat have all the videos, but there's so many videos of me, like, just looking so sad and so, like, Alex, please don't go. Like, and he was in the background, like, Quita. Like, he was so happy. Like, he was ready to go. And so I couldn't say nothing. But he left his phone in my car. And so we always had the joke of, I still got your phone. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I see you again, I'm gonna make sure I give you your phone. He was like, nah, you keep it. Like, whenever I see you, just make sure it's charged up before you see me. But, keep it. You can keep my phone, bro. I don't care about that phone. So I still have the phone to this day, but I took him to the bus stop that he asked. It wasn't even a bus stop, but it was the bus stop. His mom and them just came and met us at the interstate, on the corner of the interstate. And he went home. He just wanted to go home. He wanted to be free. Like, I don't know what it was, but he wanted to go home. So I took him. And a couple months later, she called me and was like, are you like, where you at? Oh, I'm in my bed. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she told me Alex got shot. Alex got killed. And Alex was doing a robbery with somebody else, and the person he did the robbery with, his dad told him that Alex was gonna snitch, and so he needed to kill him before he could tell what happened. So the boy went and killed Alex and left him in the middle of the street. He shot him in the head and left him in the middle of the street, or on the side of the street. I see his body, to me, on the side of the street, and I feel like somebody just rode by and seen it, or seen him or something. But Alex got killed, and so that was just like, dang, like, somebody else who trying to see me, like, somebody who see me, and somebody who, you know, understand what I'm saying, or like just don't even understand what I'm saying. Like, they just there, they just value me. Like, he valued me so much. This man talking about we married. He calling his mama, like, this man real deal called his mama, talking about he ain't playing with nobody else. He don't want to talk. Now I'm like, where is this even coming from? Like, to my real deal stepper, even if it's just as a friend, that man was not playing. Like, when I'm talking about throw money at me just to make sure I'm not worried. He wasn't even trying to give me money so I could have money. He just didn't want me to worry. Like, a lot of people don't understand my whole life. The only thing I ever had to worry about was money and people doing right by me, but money. Like, I ain't never really had the amount of money I always wanted. But other than that, for the most part, I'm chilling. So anyway, Alex dies, and I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm gonna have time to go back and see him again. Like, okay, he died, but they gonna bury him, and I'm gonna get to go see him. They ain't bury him. They ain't bury Alex. They cremated Alex, and his mama probably know me, but we ain't have enough time. Like, I met his mama in person, but we didn't have enough time for her to be like, let me get this girl a piece of his ashes. No, I can't even expect that. I can't even expect her to remember me enough for me to come and see his urn. Like, it was no service, it was no nothing, and that just broke me down. Like, that broke my heart. But that was a good part of my motivation. Like, once he died, I really didn't have no choice but to like go through life. Like, not even just go through life, but like to understand. Like, that was the first person of our to me, of our age group, that's just like gone. Like, that was like dang. Like, okay, so now we okay, so now when they say, you know, we not making it to 50 no more, like, this is what they talking about. Like, he was younger than me. Alex was a couple of months younger than me, or not even. He might have been a whole year younger than me, because our birthday was in the same month. But he was younger than me, so it was just like, dang, like, this is real. Like, when I finally get happy and I'm finally just free, like, this could happen in a moment. So that's when I started. Not even that's when I started, but that's when you start to realize, like, you can't find that in people, because anything can happen to them. Just like anything can happen to me, anything can happen to him, and it did. Like, so then what happened when you lose that happy? Like, what happened when you lose that person and you still not feel? Like, what do you do from there? And so that's why I feel like, you know, I keep saying I feel like that's why God, but that's literally why God is making me say something, because it came to a point in my life that we're going to talk about later on, where God took every single thing away from me that's supposed to make me comfortable, that's supposed to make me happy, that's supposed to make me, you know, just be young, wild, and free. He took it all away from me for me to just be who he said I need to be, you know, like who he said I have time to be, and who he said I have the mental space and capacity to be. Like, you don't have to be, you don't, once you start asking God to fill you, you realize it's not mandatory for you to be somewhere else for you to be filled or for you to be happy. Like, once God puts you in a spot where he'll let you be around the people that made you happy and you numb, or he'll let you be around the people that you think are your people and you can't be there because of discernment or because of him pulling you from there, then you sit back and you have to go back through your life and you see where you've given people that area to just fill. Like, and once that area is filled, it's like either you don't have a purpose for them no more, or you just wasting their time. Like, you just you playing with them now because they there, you know. Like, that's why it's not good to just be there in people's life. Like, are you influential? Are you changing people's life? Are you helping people be a better person? Like, if there's so much that you're not doing, what are you adding to that person's life? Like, what are you changing? What are they gonna miss about you? Like, what is that? Because once you get full with yourself, like once you get full with God, excuse me, he starts revealing to you like that you could be there for other people and not require them to be back for you. Like, you could be who God has called you to be without missing out, because God fills you. Like, you could pour out because God refills you. If you expect humans to refill you, or you expect humans to be that and they die, it's just like your heart is broken. Or not even if they die and they go away, it's like your heart is broken, your world is shaken up, and you don't really know how to function, how to deal, how to do nothing, because it's like, that's where I was happy. Like, dang, that's where my happiness was. So when it's taken away from you, it's just like, no, you didn't. I know I just got happy, and I know you just seen me get happy, and you gonna do that. So that's why it's very important for you to sit back and analyze, like, what actions have caused the reactions that I have over my life. Like, it's not easy to sit back and be like, this happened because of me, or this happened because of this, or I put this much into this person because of this, I expected this person to do this because of this. Once you start expecting and you just start seeing, like, you just start seeing people, like, you start seeing who people are, and you start seeing character. Like, once you start realizing that, you don't just allow yourself to be anywhere. You don't just allow yourself to be with anything and just with any crowd, because it all plays together. Like, it all plays together. Like, if Alex wasn't around that person and he wasn't doing that, Alex would still be here. Like, all of that happened because of literally something he was looking for, an object he was looking for, or whatever that could have been. I don't know what they were robbing, who they were robbing, and for what. I don't know. So you looking for something. When you looking for something, like, you want to be like, people, a lot of people won't be honest and say they want to be needed. But even in my last relationship, like, I felt bad that he tried to play like, you don't need me no more. Oh, snap. Like, no, you want to feel needed. You want to feel like you want to feel like people are better around you. You want that. So that's just the part of learning, like, finding your purpose in all of that stuff you went through. Because once you find your purpose in it, you realize you have to have God feel you so that you can live through your purpose. Because if not, if you let man feel you, man is going to hurt you, and they're not going to hurt you intentionally. They're going to disappoint you, and they're not going to disappoint you intentionally. But that it's our nature. The same way you could unintentionally hurt somebody could unintentionally hurt you, and then you just have to learn how to forgive them how you forgive yourself. You don't, when you do somebody wrong, and that's the part of one of my stories, when you do somebody wrong, if you don't feel bad for it, you just don't have a conscience. But if you are aware that you did somebody wrong and you just don't have no kind of remorse towards it, you have to understand that's the same way somebody gonna be towards you. No remorse, no kind of grace, no kind of hold off, no, none of that. And so I want us to learn together on how to fill the voids that we have, so that we don't expect from people, so that people don't hurt us. And not even if it's intentional or unintentionally, like, you have to learn who and what we give our problems to, in order for our problems to really not be on nobody else. Like, you don't want to put that on nobody else. Like, you don't want to put the pressure on nobody else to be your favorite person in the world. Like, I need to be right because you depend on me to be your favorite. Like, I can't piss you off. I can't make you mad because I'm your favorite. You don't want to put that pressure on nobody. So I think it's all about how you look at things, and it's all about how you give God your perspective. If you don't understand how something goes, give it to God and ask him to help you. Because if you ask for direction or guidance, he's not going to withhold that from you, because you're not asking for something that's feasible. Like, you asking for him to help you. God not going, come on now. God not going to let you ask for help and you don't get it. But you have to sit back and you have to be honest with yourself and be like, like, why was that so important to me? Why did I care so much? What am I missing that makes that so important that I have it? And that's what I've had to do. Like, literally finding purpose in everything I've been through. Like, okay, cool. Like, that's something you want to sit back and do. And if anybody needs help, I ain't gonna say I just have the most emotional time to sit and listen, but there are people around you, and there are people that will listen. I can't listen to the whole world, because when I know when these videos go out, they're gonna make it to the whole world. So I can't listen to the whole world, but you have to know that I am here for you. I am encouraging you. I love you, and I am so grateful that you are still trying. Like, just keep trying. Just keep trying to be everything you know God said you could be. I love y'all, and we're gonna get going onto these next parts of me moving off campus and figuring out the college life. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe with all of your friends. Love you. Bye.